What is up, my people? It's Aaron from the Ballpit here, back with another reaction video. It's been a long time, very long time, but I'm finally here in the college dorm, ready to record. It took a minute to get set up. It's really hot in here right now because the fans are very loud and would make sound, and I had to cover up my window so it was too bright. So I have a Tribe Called Quest tapestry that's currently covering up my window to make it darker in here. So that's great fun. But we're here to react to Hazy Skyscraper by DEMONDICE. DEMONDICE is kind of a channel favorite, if you will. So had to come back to it. The people want it. I wanted to do it. So we're here. Mutual benefits. Let's just get right into the reaction video. But before we do, make sure you check out this song by DEMONDICE. Check out DEMONDICE, check out the song, and check out other Ballpit content. All right, let's hop right in. Love the album art, by the way. Got some really, like, poofy lo-fi sound effects right now. Some production. Little boop, boop, boop. I mean, Galaxy Astronaut right here does feel kind of spacey. I see planets and stars and stuff and a thing. Hazy Skyscraper makes me think, you know, like you're hazy and up high, which this sounds very, the production right now is very solid at replicating kind of the title Hazy Skyscraper. I could just listen to this. She doesn't need to sing. It sounds like Nintendo music. I feel like DEMONDICE could low-key get copyrighted because it sounds like something you'd hear in like Animal Crossing or maybe even like a Pokemon game. Just very light and kind of very light and hazy, almost like light and ditzy. Oh. I love that synth that kicked in. It really makes you like feel like a speeding down the highway with the windows open, sun shining type of vibe for me. Oh, I forgot this was a reaction video and not just me bopping to the production.
Traveling lights, how it usually goes. Mind open wide with a heart open closed. Start at the bottom, but time only knows. Unravel the tale of the world that I chose.
Start from the bottom, little Drake reference. I'm just kidding. I don't think it's referencing Drake. That song's iconic, though.
Mind open wide with a heart open closed. Start at the bottom, but time only knows. Unravel the tale of the world that I chose. Seek an answer in an infinite skyline. A promising refrain, but the meaning tends to vanish when it's me, myself, and I.
I feel like the stylistic choice is not one that I would have chose if I was making this song. For me, this title Hazy Skyscraper feels like it should be a little slower, a little more boppy, a little more ditzy. And it's not poor, it's not bad. Like obviously it's high quality. It's just very different for what I would have gone for. So I'm kind of sitting here trying to decipher why she chose the stylistic choice and what she's saying in her lyrics.
Again, I don't complain about it. I just don't have the time.
See, the chorus right here is a lot more akin to what I would have done personally. So the opening verse just felt a little different. Not bad, just a little different.
Myself and I again. I don't complain about it. I just don't have the time. Half the time wondering whether the weather will give me some sunshine. Reaching outward for a lifeline that I won't.
So wondering if the weather will give some sunshine. That feels like a double entendre in a way. So obviously, whenever it's like, especially like wintertime or even like early spring, late fall, the weather's not great. And sometimes you just wish that the sun would come back out. So like physically, but also it's like a mental health thing. Like, you know, sometimes you wish that sometimes when you have like a couple days that kind of piece together of like gray, shallow, drab days, you're wishing and waiting for that one sunshine day that makes you feel good, it makes you feel great, brings back the happiness that you feel like you've been kind of lacking from some of the gray times.
Half the time, wondering whether the weather will give me some sunshine. Reaching outward for a lifeline that I won't find in this lifetime.
Reaching out for a lifeline that I won't find in this lifetime. I feel like that's it's very applicable to many people in society, where you feel like you're drowning and that nobody is there to help you. But I assure you that there are always sources you can reach out to if you're feeling that. Reach out to your friends, your family. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, there's always like the suicide hotline or other such services like that you can reach out to if you are feeling kind of lost, drowning, and you just need somebody to talk to. If it's possible, I always recommend to everybody I know, family, friends, and you guys that are watching, therapy. It works wonders, and just having somebody that will sit there and like listen and try to understand is sometimes really what you need to stop drowning, in a sense.
Send into dystopia created in my mind. Cause it's not fine and it hasn't been for a while now. It feels like a struggle to smile now. Like
this kind of like happy punk or like happy sad music it's been around for a minute. Like, obviously, this song came out in 2019. It's been around for a minute, but it's always been something that really interested me. Like, the sound effects are always really, really happy, and then you listen to the lyrics, and you're like, damn. It's just a very unique concept, and it's one that I've grown to like a lot from a ton of different artists.
is anything really worthwhile? How can it be? Trial and error, kind of lifestyle that I lead, leaving me high and dry. I can smile with basically anyone, but the riddles and who I can frown beside. My chaotic good alliance that forgets about it. Revelation, solitary confinements in a wet and crowded station. Just defeated light within the dark of life inside quotation marks. Maybe something's missing in this overcast heart. I'm always reaching out, shine away. Don't feel like you gotta stay. Better keep.
I like this part. The production has been ramped up a little bit. There's some synths that are hitting right after certain drops on her vocals, which is very, very well done, and I really like the quality of it.
It's just me, it's better that we trust me. Despite my distorted and selfish heart, thinking you and I could be alike, so why be apart? I figure let's be lonely, together till the weather clears up. That's enough light.
So I'm thinking there's multiple mentions of weather. I'm thinking Hazy Skyscraper is a bit of a metaphor now. Again, I do not traditionally listen to DEMONDICE in my normal life. This is just a working theory of mine. I'm thinking Hazy Skyscraper means she's up on top of the building, like ready to jump, and the weather's hazy, and she's just hoping that the sunshine will come down so she can get off the building. Working theory. So you can tell me if I'm right or wrong in the comments.
Hazy skyscrapers into the sky. Honey kids eyes side by side. Gotta leave it all behind. My broken heart was blinded by a beautiful mind. And even if I could rewind to think, I'll likely wind up lying in a desperate kind of silence deep inside of this soul. To where my heart is, where the darkness tends to swallow me whole.
Very, very, very powerful lyrics. Not a lot for me to mention that I haven't already talked about in this review, but it's just very, very powerful language. I don't know what that squeaking sound was. Whatever. Very, very powerful language.
Told smile for those you feel like you owe it. Conceal and happiness, never show it. Get into character, everyone's watching, staring, comparing. There's no sign of stopping. I'm dead on my feet, but I'm also dead set on not dropping. But someone explain why I wish every woman stopped talking. Better start walking. If today is the day, I don't want to pretend I accept that. We forget being human is never a setback. Staying true to yourself, don't regret that.
Staying true to yourself, don't regret that. Love that so much. And I think it was T-Pain, if you know who T-Pain is. If you don't know who T-Pain is, get educated, because that man is culture. But I think T-Pain says, like, if you enjoy something that your homies think is cringy, do it. Who cares? Who cares? I think the cringiest thing that you personally can do in life is care about something you do being cringy. So, like, if you enjoy something and you don't do it because you think it's cringeworthy to society, that's the most cringe shit, right? The most base thing you can do, the best thing you can do, is if you enjoy something genuinely, do it. And, like, I know a lot of guys out there, I was like this at one time in early high school as well. Certain, like, nerdy hobbies, like maybe it's Pokemon or certain games or certain types of music or certain interests that are deviant from society or different. You don't want to outwardly display those interests because you're afraid that it will seem like, especially for guys that are interested in girls, or even in other, mostly girls interested in girls, you're worried that you'll be seen as like a weirdo if you're interested in this kind of stuff. But I can say from experience that the most interesting people are those who are actually passionate about things. Even if it's like, oh, I'm passionate about playing competitive Pokemon. I'm passionate about making dumb reaction videos for my YouTube channel. That kind of stuff. Like the fact that you're passionate, driven, and like enjoy doing something and putting time, effort, energy, and everything into a hobby and a passion, that is what will interest people. That's what makes you an interesting person. That's what makes you a desirable person, somebody that people want to be around, rather than somebody who's not passionate by anything and just kind of floats through life. Having a passion, a hobby, a craft, whatever the case may be, is what makes you a unique person. At the end of the day, people want unique people. They don't want somebody that is the same as every other person around them. They don't want the crowd. They don't want the people that aren't impassioned by anything, because they're boring. They're normal. Being unique, weird, different, that's what interests people. So, sorry for my rant. I rant a lot, if you don't know.
A weakness is strength, I respect that. Speaking up is impossible, nobody gets that. Wanna spell it out with a melody. Keep on telling myself it'll turn into something. Burning inside as I'm learning this life is eternally searching for anyone else who can say that they felt that. My sense of myself has me held back. Continue chasing that reflection of my innermost pain. Within the weary smile of someone else I thought was the same. I'm always reaching out, shying away. Don't feel like you gotta stay.
I really like whenever we hit this pocket of like the chorus, or this is maybe the bridge, where there's synths that highlight the vocals and they hit right after the vocals, and it's so well done and it keeps you on your toes because it almost feels like it's not supposed to be there, but it feels right. So like it just keeps you hooked because you're like, oh, that just sounds so weird. It sounds so different.
Better keep it just me. It's better that we trust me. Despite my distorted and selfish heart.
Because, I mean, she says distorted, selfish heart, and then the vocals are distorted by the synth that I was talking about. Like, you barely hear the vocals, but they still ring true so well.
Thinking you and I could be alive, so why be apart? I figure let's be lonely together till the weather clears up. That's enough, like hazy skyscrapers into the sky. On kids eyes side by side, gotta leave it all behind. Reaching out, shying away, don't feel like you got.
Yo, why does this astronaut got an Ash Ketchum hat right now? She went into ultra space. She trying to get the ultra beast. I'm sorry, I'm a loser right now.
I stay better, keep it just me. It's better that we trust me. Despite our distorted and selfish heart. Really, you and I are not alike, so let's keep apart. I'll kick it just me.
You and I are not alike, let's keep apart. I don't know how much I like that. I understand, like, if somebody's different than you on, like, a really, really either, like, a fundamental level or, like, a line-breaking level. So, like, if you, as a person, go, this is a line, I will not, whatever it may be. Maybe it's, like, a political belief. Maybe it's, like, a moral belief, whatever the case may be, where you go, I will not associate with somebody who crosses this threshold. I understand that. But I think interacting with people with different perspectives, lenses, beliefs, rather than yourself, it's helpful for multiple reasons. Number one is it introduces you to new things. I think one of the most important conditions of humanity, I think one of the most important reasons why we're here, the most valuable things you can do with your life is experience as much as possible that the world has to offer. So having different people in your life will allow you to almost have like a bridge or whatever to some of these different things, which is important. And second of all is when it comes to beliefs, morals, whatever, having somebody that's different, somebody that believes differently than you, it can do one of two things. Positively, that is. It can either change your mind about something, which means that you believe that the thing they believe is better than your belief, which if you're wrong about something, and somebody introduces you to the correct or the better way of life, that's always good. Secondly, is if you still believe that their idea is wrong, what it often does is it reinforces your own belief even more, which is good, if that is the correct belief, that is. So I always think that it's good to have people of different beliefs around you. Obviously, I'm not saying don't hang out with people that believe the same things, because obviously that's fun. Like, me, James, and Ryan have very similar views on a lot of things, and that's why we get along so well. But I also have people in my life that believe different things, and we talk about it often because it's important. I'm sorry for the sounds. My roommate's probably playing on his Oculus right now.
Just lonely forever, 'cause whenever I stop and I look in your eyes, I realize that you just exist
Oh, that vocal note was so... Oh, we gotta go back for it. We gotta go back for it.
forever, 'cause whenever I stop and I look in your eyes, I realize
I love that. Crack. Inject it in me. I want more.
that you just exist within my mind.
Whenever people hit long, powerful notes like that, it just makes me so giggly and excited. I think the main song that makes me really giggly like that is the Savage remix that Megan Thee Stallion did, but with Beyonce. Crack. Crack. I'd go bankrupt for that song.
La 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 la. I'm just a hazy skyscraper fade into the sky. Be like a hazy skyscraper fade into the sky.
Like a hazy sky. Oh, okay, because like when it's hazy, the top of the skyscraper fades away. Interesting. Okay. Very different than my theory I had in the middle of the video. It was a bit of a dark theory for me.
Forever hazy skyscrapers fade into the sky now. Hazy skyscraper, really there's no place I belong.
All right, that was Hazy Skyscraper by DEMONDICE. Let's... Big head Aaron. Thank you guys. Ooh, my hair's... Whatever, who cares? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to end it here because it's already 17 minutes, but I will be posting another DEMONDICE reaction video if you're watching this whenever it comes out on Thursday, which will be the 10th of February. So, yeah, be ready for that. Hopefully this one will be on time because this one obviously isn't. Yeah, thank you guys for always supporting the channel and all that. I'm going to fix my camera setup and everything. It's a little weird right now. It's a little wonky. Been trying to figure out how to do it with like my new setup. I don't really know yet, but we'll figure it out. We always do. I thank you guys for sticking with me. Yeah, bye.